Good morning, Bobcat family. How are my beautiful Bobcats doing? Happy Wednesday, everyone. Thank you for checking in with us. I am excited, as always, to read you a story. I am so proud of all my scholars. Thank you for, keeping up with your work. I want you to know that every day I go into your Google Classrooms to check out all the great things that your teachers are posting for you. And I love the communication between you and your teachers. I see how responsible our Bobcats are being, and just keep up the good work. Remember that learning cannot stop. And this distance learning is not forever, it's only temporary. So my Bobcats, stay strong, and remember that we're in this together, and very soon we will be back learning in our own classrooms, okay? So just thank you for joining us this morning. Here we go. We have a few shout outs. You know Miss Verduzco loves to give shout outs. We have Miss Angie, good morning. We have Evelyn de la Cruz. Good morning, Mr. Jonathan. These are our faithful followers. Thank you for joining us every day. I see Ricardo, good morning. I see Miss Elizabeth, good morning. Don't go anywhere, Miss Elizabeth. We have a special shout out in a little bit. Alexis, good morning. Valerie and Emmanuel, we miss you too, sweethearts. We miss you so much. Ricardo, Divina Avalos, good morning. Thank you for checking in. All right, Liana and Nicholas are in the house. Good morning. This is amazing. I love to see you guys join us, our daily read aloud. Thank you so much. So, sweethearts, this week, as you know, we continue to celebrate our amazing teachers. Today is Chalk the Walk Wednesday, right? So we appreciate everyone who has been sending us their pictures, their videos, and I'm sure you're making your teachers feel extra special this week and appreciative. So thank you. You're just amazing, and we have to continue to show our teachers how much we appreciate them. So today we want to get creative. We want to go grab some chalk. Let's go to the sidewalk, to the backyard, and create a nice work of art, right? A chalk art, and send it to us. Any beautiful message that you would like to send to your teacher or anybody at Washington, you may do so, okay? We encourage you to do so. But you know, Bobcats, also this week, we don't just celebrate our teachers, right? We know that it's not just teachers who are at school helping us be successful. We also celebrate our classified staff members. So I want to wish all of our classified staff personnel also a happy appreciation week. Can you think of someone at Washington other than your teacher who you truly feel connected with because he or she has helped you so much at school? Can you think of someone? Write it in your comments. Who is that person? Right? Who takes care of us when we're out there playing recess?
The staff.
The staff. What kind of staff, right? We have our campus monitors, right? This week we celebrate our amazing campus monitors. We have Miss Elizabeth, who's in this chat right now joining us. Congratulations, Miss Elizabeth. Thank you for all that you do for taking care of our Bobcats. We also have our wonderful Miss Sandra, our secretary, our wonderful attendance assistant, Miss Leonor. We have our amazing health technician, Miss Borders. Shout out to Miss Borders. Today is Nurse Day. So we love how Miss Borders takes care of us when we're not feeling well, right? She takes our temperature. She puts an ice pack on our forehead. She calls our parents. Yes, and we also just appreciate everyone. How about those people who are in the classrooms helping us learn besides our teachers? Our amazing instructional assistants, right? I want to mention all of them, but I don't want to leave anybody out. But we have an amazing group of instructional assistants who are there every day, helping the teachers, helping the students, helping the families, anybody who needs help. They are there and they contribute to the success of our school. We also have our awesome library media tech, Mr. Mitchell. We have our amazing custodians who ensure that our campus is nice and clean every day so that we can go in and we can be ready to learn. So we have our awesome cafeteria staff, right? Miss Lola, Miss Cindy, who prepare the meals every day for us. I can go on and on and on, but this is a reality, Bobcats. We appreciate everyone who provides a service to help you, our beautiful children, okay? So congratulations to everyone. Happy Appreciation Week to our entire Washington staff. Woo! We love every single one of them. So today, let's see, a few more shout outs. It says, we appreciate Miss Leonor. All right. Good morning, Miss Guerrero. Happy Staff Appreciation Week. We appreciate you. Good morning, Miguel. It says Miss Borders. That's right. So thank you. Here we go. Today's book is dedicated to all our children who have recently lost a tooth, including my son. He's not here right now, but he just lost a tooth about 4 days ago. So this is dedicated to all of you who just lost a tooth, and I hope you enjoy it. The Very Beary Toothfairy, written by Arthur Levine, illustrated by Sarah Brannon. Zach's mom told him to stay away from people. They are dangerous and unpredictable, she warned, and Zach did as he was told. But one day he chased a bee across the field near his den and wound up on the edge of the campsite. Oh, we have a special shout out for Miss Angie. Today is Miss Angie's birthday. Happy birthday, Miss Angie. We love you. We hope you enjoy your day. Aww. Zach hid behind a rock and held his breath. Fortunately, the people were making a lot of noise and they hadn't noticed him. It feels weird, said the boy, pushing his tongue against something in his mouth. Leave your tooth alone, said the boy's mother. It will come out on its own, and then we can leave it under your pillow for the tooth fairy. The boy got into the car looking up at the high mountains, as if the tooth fairy might swoop down at any minute. His mother slammed her door shut and they drove off. Zach touched his paw to his cheek. He too had a loose tooth, and now he had a question. Is the tooth fairy a bear or a person? He asked his sister, Leah. Depends, she told him. Then she walked away with her pal Francine and wouldn't explain. This was a problem. He was supposed to avoid people. What if the Tooth Fairy turned out to be one of them? Zach made a list and brought it to his friend Harrison. Well, the only one of those guys I know is the Easter Bunny. Definitely a rabbit. I don't know about the Tooth Fairy, Harrison said. What do you think? Zach shrugged and nudged his tooth with his tongue. Loose, very loose. He had to figure it out soon. Santa Claus was the only one he could cross off. Zach had stayed up late last Christmas to hear ho, 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 and found a note by the cookie plate with a bear paw signature, clear as day. That night, Zach was so worried, he couldn't get to sleep. Mom, he said, what can a bear be? A bear can be anyone, she answered, and anyone can be a bear. She sounded very certain, but she always sounded that way. Oh, special shout out to Ricardo. His tooth is also loose. I'm sure you're gonna get a visit from the Tooth Fairy very soon, Ricardo. Zach had bad dreams and woke up exhausted. All that day, he was so afraid to lose his tooth that he wouldn't eat. Leah romped into the den with Francine and a bag of candy that some people had left behind at a campsite. Can we eat, Mom? She asked. Leah, what have I said about going near campsites? There was no one there, I promise. Urgh, growled their mother, and she left the room. Leah and Francine spread the candy out on the floor. Caramels, said Francine, popping one in her mouth. Said Leah. Can I have one? Zach asked. Sure, said Leah, a little too sweetly. She knew what was coming. Zach popped one in his mouth. He liked it. He cradled it first on one side, then the other. Finally, he couldn't resist anymore, and he bit down. Uh-oh. Ah! Zach screamed and ran into his room, hiding under the covers. He refused to hear Leah's apology. Uh-oh, what does he have in his hand? What happened?
His tooth fell out.
His tooth fell out. Here we go. That night, Zach put the tooth as far away from his bed as he could. Then he huddled with one eye out of the covers, waiting to see what the Tooth Fairy would turn out to be, and whether she would be dangerous and unpredictable. Soon enough, there was a scratching at the door, and in came a bear wearing a crown of flowers and a tutu. I am the Tooth Fairy, sang in a vision, a very, very fairy, as you can see, and I am here with gifts for good little bears who have lost a tooth. She leaned down and kissed Zach lightly on the forehead. She left an apple. Okay? She asked. Zach nodded. He watched the triangle of light fold shut as the Tooth Fairy closed the door. All right, we see that Annie Valencia's first tooth came out last week. Yay, Annie. Yes.
That bear, the tooth fairy, looks like the boy's sister.
Looks like the boy's sister?
Yeah.
Then he settled back under the covers and closed his eyes. The end. All right. I hope you enjoyed today's book, Bobcats. Once again, I am thankful for this opportunity that every morning we get to connect with you. I'm just very, very proud of all of our students. Keep up the great work, Bobcats. Remember, every day, connect with your teachers. Make sure that you're keeping up with your assignments. And learning is still very important, as much as your safety and your health. So we want to make sure that everybody is taking good care of themselves, okay? I want to just give a few more shout outs. Miguel, I miss you too very much. Good morning, Adeline. It's so good to see you, sweetheart. Good morning, Mishka. Good morning, Gio. And definitely just thank you everyone for joining, and a special shout out to my beautiful camera girl.
Woo!
Whose birthday is tomorrow. And we're just gonna make it a little extra special for her tomorrow. My daughter Victoria will be turning 11 tomorrow. So happy early birthday, Vicky.
Thank you.
My Bobcats, I love you very much. I miss you guys very much. It's a beautiful day. Please stay safe. And Dr. Morales is back with you tomorrow. And Mrs. Coca, you know Mrs. Coca has Fridays. She's always happy to read to you as well. So thank you. Have a beautiful day. And let's stay connected every day, Bobcats, okay? Stay safe. Bye-bye, everyone.